Things are definitely intense right now. The energy is intensifying. The Schumann resonance is spiking. Things are starting to turn up. Not just long ago, we had the Schumann resonance spiking and being very intense. Now it's doing it again. I'm going to be breaking down all this data. So, by all means, of course, let's get into this show, Sky. Back at it again with another update. I hope you guys are all doing good. Let's go. So, the Schumann resonance, February 19 right now. A lot of energy been coming in. We've been getting blasted for over 24 hours. This is very intense energy. White is super intense. Green is moderate. Blue is calm. So we got very intense energy all coming in, very concentrated. This is definitely a push right now. Um, the chance of it being precipitation is still up there, but this is just very intense energy, a massive push. So things are definitely intense. All started heavy around hour 10, and right now it's kind of still going and whatnot. Um, but yeah, this is very intense energy. The background still the same, and I think energy is still amplifying. To break down exactly what the numbers were like, we're going to Disclosure News because their website is more safe and simple. As you can see, we're getting periodically smashed with around 50 hertz, 60 hertz, and then again at around 50 hertz. Very intense. Energy has been really just pumping and pumping, so it just really hasn't been much of a let up. As you can see, you know, intense numbers right now. We've been having quite, intense energy this month so far, things kind of started off pushing, then we had more push, and, you know, if you look at this, there's around February 10 and 11, it was crazy. It's getting crazy now. So it's been an interesting February. Much more active than I think the last couple months or so, or a few months even. On the Open Lab Observatory Network, well, we have completely shot beyond 100 hertz. Um, I've actually never really seen it shot up this intense. We have blasted through. We have so much energy coming in right now. So the Schumann resonance is going bananas right now, and so is the Italian Schumann resonance in Comuna, Italy. So as you can see, things are very intense right now. This is very powerful energy. By the way, symptoms for this is going to be pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun is active. We had a monstrous CME. We gotta get into that. But symptoms, you're going to be feeling the heart. You might have some heart palpitations. You might be tired. You might be dizzy. You might be out of it, fatigued, not sleeping, energized. I don't know. You might feel good from this stuff, or you might just not feel all that. But honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. My goodness. This is down the daily magnetic field. I'm not getting any data here. Everything else is pretty blank, awkwardly calm. But some of these things, like the magnetic field in Ados and Garonne, there's definitely some intenseness there. But we'll go to space weather live right now. Solar wind almost moderately high, slightly south on the interplanetary magnetic field. KP is just a 3 plus. No solar flares, nothing intense. 3 sunspot regions. No new sunspot regions, which is kind of interesting. And then we have the coronal hole. Well, another one formed up. One of them in between them, you might not see it very well, but we have a new coronal hole in between both of them. So looks like um, this one on the bottom, it's still kind of in the same area, but now it looks like it's starting to kind of break apart. And as you could tell on image 211, um, it is definitely, breaking apart and whatnot. So it's still a big coronal hole, a lot of plasma being coming out of that, but it is definitely more spread out now. The other one is more deep, intense. That's going to be a trans-equatorial one in maybe 24 to 48 hours. And yeah, it looks like another one, or my chain, and my chain is on top. Kind of like towards the top left, there's another dark spot. It's not registered on the coronal hole detection map, but as you can see on the coronal detection map, there is one between it, so there's three of them. On this image, you actually see it better on image 193. In between them, there's a coronal hole, and this one doesn't show it chaining on top, but let me tell you, it is definitely chained. It might chain up. This might be a really gnarly one. On this image, you could also see massive eruptions on the left side. Look at that massive CME on GOES 19. Let me rewind it. Look at that. That was a huge one. On the left side, huge eruptions. Things are definitely intense right now. 171 angstroms really shows you these sunspot regions that are super active. Something on the left side, it still hasn't shown up. 304 really shows you if there's any CMEs and whatnot. As you can see on the top left, bottom right, there's been a lot of activity. The sun has been unbelievably active. So let me know, how's everyone doing? How's everyone been? Because this is very intense energy. Overall, I'm really grateful and thankful for everyone who's been watching and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this report. I have a lot of YouTube shorts that are coming, and I'm doing them and uploading them. So I hope you guys like them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate everyone. Thank you. I'm gonna go. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.